CBT News, celebrating 10 years of delivering the news and content automotive professionals count on. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today. Welcome to CBT News with Bridget Fitzpatrick.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CBT News. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thank you so much for joining us. Here's Zach Zigo with today's top stories.
Thanks, Bridget. Yesterday, Tesla employees in New York announced their intention to start a campaign to organize a union, setting the scene for Elon Musk's latest labor challenge. If the union is established, it will be the first for Tesla, who, unlike several other major automakers, has so far avoided unionization at its U.S. facilities. Shoichiro Toyoda, the former president of Toyota, who guided the business his father created into American auto manufacturing and global expansion, passed away on February 14th at the age of 97 due to heart failure. After taking over as Toyota's president in 1982, Shoichiro Toyoda helped the company transition into a major international automaker, particularly in the US market, where its name came to stand for quality, durability, cost performance, and engineering finesse. In response to increasing thefts targeting vehicles without push-button ignitions, Honda and Kia are offering a software upgrade to 8.3 million US vehicles to stop a type of theft made popular by TikTok and other social media platforms. Hyundai announced it's introducing a free anti-theft software upgrade. More than 1 million cars, including the 2017 to 2020 Elantra, the 2015 to 2019 Sonata, and the 2020 to 2021 Venue, will be affected by the upgrade. According to data from the U.S. Labor Department, inflation rose higher at the start of 2023 as consumers felt the effects of rising fuel, gas, and housing prices. A comprehensive selection of everyday products and services are included in the Consumer Price Index, which increased 0.5% in January for a 6.4% annual gain. The Dow Jones survey of economists has predicted gains of 0.4% and 6.2%, respectively. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is Eddie Hall III, president of NAMAD NextGen and the partner and general manager of the Hall Automotive Group. We'll be right back.
Delivering the news dealers count on for 10 years. Subscribe today and join thousands of other automotive professionals. CBT News, 10 years strong.
As the nation remembers, honors, and celebrates Black achievements this Black History Month, we want to also highlight Black automotive dealers and their achievements across the industry. NAMAD, the National Association of Minority Automobile Dealers NextGen Network, provides training and mentorship for the next generation of dealers and managers. So on today's show, we're catching up with the president of NAMAD NextGen and the partner and general manager of Hall Automotive Group, Eddie Hall III, to share his story and also get his perspective on where the industry stands today in terms of Black executives. Check it out.
So from your perspective, and I think you're uniquely qualified to answer this question, where does the country stand in terms of diversity and the number of Black professionals and dealers within the industry today? Needless to say, there's such a shortage of Black dealers across the industry, across the nation. What's your take on that?
It's tough. I mean, as you said, minorities and African Americans in general are definitely underrepresented in terms of your executive ranks at the OEMs and in terms of dealership ownership. There's just not enough of us in the business, and we make up a large percentage of the buying population. But that representation is not equal, at either the OEM or the dealer level.
Sure. What do you think needs to change in order for us to see more African Americans becoming dealer principals and acquiring stores or getting their first opportunities at becoming a franchise dealer?
I will say that, recently, and not just recently, but there is an increased awareness around the issue, around the lack of representation. And so you have a lot of the OEMs really stepping up to try to partner with organizations like NAMAD,
Mhm.
partner with the minority dealer associations that the different line groups have to increase that representation. To me, the biggest challenge we have now, I mean, we all know that dealerships have had some really good years the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So, you're seeing record profits, which in turn means record sales prices.
Right.
So access to capital is probably the number one barrier to entry.
Right.
Dealerships are they're expensive businesses to get into and to run, and
Mhm.
having banks and partners and OEMs who are willing to step up and partner and help you get the access to capital that's the number one barrier to entry right now.
Yeah, for sure. Is that an area that OEMs can help out with the African Americans that want to become dealers? It seems to me that it kind of all starts and ends with the OEM, right? I mean, they can make things happen in that area, even if the dealership does cost a little bit more money than it did 5 years ago, right?
100%, and some of them are, so I
Yeah.
happen to represent one of my OEMs is Ford,
Hmm.
and they have a program right now where they are doing just that, stepping up to the plate and helping minority dealers get into dealerships with their backing and not financial support.
Right.
Um, and they're saying that when they do the right thing, they put the right candidate in the right location, these dealerships they're extremely successful. They sell a lot of cars, they make a lot of money. And
Yeah.
so it is, a win-win for everyone involved.
All right, be sure to watch this interview in its entirety right here at cbtnews.com. That wraps up our show for today, but we invite you to join us back here again tomorrow morning for all the latest news and trends impacting the retail automotive industry. And be sure to follow us on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
CBT News, your number one resource for auto industry news and content. Join the number one most watched newscast in the automotive industry. CBT News, 10 years strong. Subscribe today.